Hello, friends, and welcome back to 5 Minutes of Life. I want to ask you a simple question. When you set out to achieve a big goal, whether it's starting a business, passing a difficult exam, or changing your life, do you keep a plan B? Do you tell yourself, if this doesn't work out, I can always go back to my old job? Do you say, if I fail, at least I have a safety net? We are taught that having a backup plan is smart. We are taught to play it safe. But what if I told you that your plan B is the exact reason why your plan A is not working? What if the safety net is actually a trap? Today, I am going to tell you a story from history. A story about a commander who did the unthinkable. A story that proves that the human spirit is at its strongest, only when it has no other choice but to win. The year was 711 AD. A brave general named Tariq Bin Ziyad led his troops across the Strait of Gibraltar to conquer a massive land. He had a small army, only about 7,000 men, but when they landed on the enemy shores, they saw a terrifying sight. The enemy army was waiting for them, and they were not just a few thousand. They were 100,000 strong, heavily armed, well-rested, and ready to fight. The soldiers in Tariq's army were terrified. They looked at the massive enemy force, and then they looked back at their ships. In their minds, they had already made a plan B. They thought, we will fight, but if the battle gets too hard, we will run back to the ships and sail home. We will survive. They were already defeated in their minds because they had an escape route. But Tariq Bin Ziyad was not an ordinary leader. He knew human psychology. He knew that as long as those ships were floating on the water, his soldiers would fight with only half their hearts. So he gave an order that shocked everyone. He looked at his commanders and shouted, "Burn the ships!" The soldiers could not believe their ears. Burn the ships. But that was their only way home. That was their safety. That was their survival. Reluctantly, they followed the order. Within minutes, the sky turned black with smoke. The wooden vessels cracked and sank into the ocean. As the last ship disappeared under the water, the soldiers panicked. They realized there was no going back. There was no retreat. There was no plan B. Their wives, their children, their homes, they would never see them again unless they won this battle. Tariq Bin Ziyad then drew his sword and delivered one of the most famous speeches in history. He said, "O people, where is the escape? The sea is behind you, and the enemy is in front of you. By God, there is no escape for you now except in victory." In that moment, fear turned into fury. The soldiers stopped looking back because there was nothing to look back at. Their focus shifted 100% to the enemy in front of them. What happened next? That small army of 7,000 men defeated the army of 100,000. It seems impossible, doesn't it? But it happened. Why? Because the enemy wanted to win, but Tariq's army had to win. There is a huge difference between wanting something and needing something. When you have a plan B, you operate in a comfort zone. When things get hard, your brain subconsciously whispers, "It's okay, we can quit, we have a backup." And the moment you listen to that whisper, you lose. But when you burn your ships, you remove the option of failure. When retreat is not an option, your brain finds energy you didn't know you had. Your creativity spikes. Your endurance doubles. You become dangerous. You become unstoppable. So I ask you today, what are the ships in your life? What is that safety net that is keeping you from trying your hardest? Maybe it's a job you hate but keep doing because it pays the bills while your dream business waits. Maybe it's the excuse that I can always try again next year. Maybe it's the belief that if I fail, my parents will support me. As long as you have these ships, you will never conquer the island. If you want to take the island, you have to burn the ships. You have to commit. You have to tell yourself, I will succeed or I will die trying. There is no going back. Success waits for the man who has cut off every path of retreat. Don't be afraid of the fire. Let the smoke of your excuses rise to the sky. Face your enemy. Face your challenge. The sea is behind you. Victory is in front of you. Go get it. Thank you for watching 5 Minutes of Life. If this video ignited a fire in you, subscribe and share this with someone who needs to burn their ships. See you at the top.